Claire is a very smart kid. She's athletic, but I think the thing that makes her stand out that's special is she can be goofy, and pretty much everyone likes her because she's one of the nicest kids around.
She's wise beyond her years, that she sees things for how they are, and she'll tell you, this is what you should be doing.
I was starting to feel really tired during my soccer tournament. The weekend before I got diagnosed, I spiked a fever the next Wednesday, and my mom decided I should get it checked out. So we went to Marybridge that night. They ran a bunch of different mono tests, because that's what they thought it was. And then they said, you should stay the night, it could be leukemia or lymphoma. So we went to the 6th floor, and the next morning is when I got my diagnosis of ALL.
You hear cancer and you think that's it.
Because you don't know what kind, and you haven't researched anything. Just, your mind races with that kind of stuff. You don't know what's next.
When I got my diagnosis of ALL, I felt scared and just worried about all the unknowns there were to come.
I met Claire on day 2 or maybe day 1 of her first hospital admission. A big thing that I remember working on with Claire is helping her really see what we were seeing as a staff about how her body was responding to treatment, and helping her kind of develop more confidence in how we were taking care of her during those scarier times. And then as we kind of got past that acute phase of the beginning part of her hospital stay, we goofed around. We played more card games, making sure that her family had what they needed in their room.
The Marybridge staff really helped me that first night and that first little while by supporting me with things that distracted me and answering questions if I had any, and really just making it seem less scary. Barry, I believe, was there on the first night, and she came in with some games that we could do, and she was really warm and inviting and just kind of cheered me up. And then Olaf is so loving and just makes you feel better.
I just had to trust God, and I had to trust the doctors and just do what they told me to do to keep her healthy and follow their plan and their lead.
Some of my earliest memories of Claire early on in kiddos that have leukemia, they have to get spinal taps throughout their whole treatment. And just sort of how quiet and honestly how nervous she was at the beginning, and how much that changed over the years. And this is true of so many of our kids, but kids like Claire in particular, is that they really don't let the cancer define them. People that know Claire know that she is in school and a stellar student. She's an incredible soccer player. She has really good friends and is a caring, kind person. It's all of that other stuff that's just so incredible to me and makes me so proud of her, that she is whole and impressive and admirable young woman.
I just finished treatment on August 24th, 2023, and to my Marybridge team, thank you for creating the best care plan and making this journey the best it could possibly be, even with how scary it was at times.
I think that any type of acknowledgement that we can have about the psychosocial impact of medical care on kids and doing more proactive work to mitigate that type of trauma is essential to how we help create healthier communities. And any type of donation or contribution really helps build stronger kids and build stronger communities.
What I would like to say to donors, first of all, obviously, is just thank you. Thank you so, so much. I wouldn't be able to do what I do in my job without the resources that the donors help us provide to our patients. So things like Child Life and Olaf and our tablets and technologies, it really genuinely impacts kids' lives. It genuinely impacts the outcomes. It decreases pain, it decreases anxiety, it makes things better for these patients in a real, genuine way.
Thank you.
to it.
I'm not even the crier.
Yeah, you are. It's not me. It's not me.
But just thank you, really, honestly. Olaf, I can't tell you how many times he was there for her when she was scared. Can't think of what it would have been like without all those extra little things.
Thank you to the donors. Please keep donating so that research can continue and support for cancer patients can continue at a high level.
Thank you for supporting Mary Bridge and kids like me.